the one goated, me, I'm the one goated, me, I'm the one goated, me.
With the eyes of the world watching, it's time for the biggest event of the year, as we're proud to welcome you to the Super Bowl. One final time this season. Hi there, everybody. Joined by Brock Heward in the booth. I'm Kate Scott, and we have made it. The greatest game of them all, everybody. Welcome to the Super Bowl. And it really is the perfect crowning event for each and every NFL season, isn't it, partner? All the fanfare, the celebration of the week leading up to this game, and then in the moment, we see the two best teams in the NFL squaring off for this title.
Such a few fortunate players and coaches who are making a repeat appearance in this game on this stage, Kate. So many. This is the culmination of a dream that began a decade, even a couple decades ago, as a young player discovering their love for football. And for those first-timers, that's fine. Go ahead and take in this atmosphere. Just make sure you're focused when that ball is teed up and ready to go. Those dreams you had as a kid, well, they didn't end up with you losing this game. Oh, no. They ended up with you raising the Lombardi Trophy and calling yourself a champion.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And he's able to cross the 40 before going out. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Dallas Turner there to bring him down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Shakir with the grab. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On first down, Allen gets this to Kincaid. Ball's out, the ball's out, he lost it. It's picked out by the Vikings, going the other way. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Well, that right there is exactly how you kill some momentum. An early setback, no doubt, but the first time out, fumbling it away in enemy territory, that's tough.
And such a bummer, right? Because the journey was going well. You script for success, you get that ball moving, and then you're right, you just lose all sorts of momentum. Got to recapture it the next time out.
And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. He's on the move. And after some relocating there, Brock, they track him down away from the pocket. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Escapes the pocket. Took off with it again.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
Third down, here's Jones. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Jones once more. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Flush down out to his left. He'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. First and 10, here's McCarthy. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the...
That's the end of the first quarter.
Enough waiting, we're back, and it's time to resume play here in Super Bowl 60 from Santa Clara. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways.
Okay, break. Track 60. Let's go now.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Let's go.
Back to the air, McCarthy. He's on the move. A lot of grass ahead. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Chuck there to haul it in. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll run here with Jones. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Here's McCarthy to throw. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
I'll tell you what that deflection right there, Kate, tells me. That defense was following and reading the quarterback's eyes. Knew exactly where that throw was going. And it takes a little bit of intuition, a little bit of feel. He's able to get his hands on it and knock it out of bounds.
3rd and goal for McCarthy. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And they had that one contained right at the line. Ivan Pace able to make the stop. Second and 10 now. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Broke through the tackle. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. Again, it's Cook. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Offense up to the line fast.
Alert, alert, alert.
Throwing now on 1st down. Allen. Complete to Shakir. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
This defensive battle has reached the 2-minute warning. The Bills looking for a score before halftime. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up. Allen throw on 3rd and 1. Finds Kincaid. And he's able to get this down to the 36. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he works his way for a gain of 4. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their 1st time out. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Another one for Cook. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. So Buffalo's going to call it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
On the move, headed right. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. He's got it! And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Throwing it just before halftime. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And the Vikings do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our 1st half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that 1st half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the 2nd half has in store for us. Enough waiting, let's crown a champion, shall we? The 2nd half of the Super Bowl is underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Now McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. The gun, a give to Jones. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the 1st.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Back to throw it. Dump off to his fullback. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Here we go.
Now a give up the middle to Jones. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
2nd and 6 coming up here. McCarthy looking to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. And that means 3rd down coming up. McCarthy throwing here. That's caught for the 1st. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Pass it down close. Touchdown, Minnesota. Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings double their lead to 14. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Starting from the 5. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 30. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Play action now. Allen stays in the pocket to the right and intercepted. And the Vikings are able to bring this back to the 35-yard line. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series. Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Buys time, rolling right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Christian Benford has it. And the Bills take over as he records his 10th career INT. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Now run by Cook. And he stopped after running it up across the 45 to the 46. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 46, he finds Kincaid. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They'll run it with Cook. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Ivan Pace able to make the stop. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 49-yard line.
This is Cook on the handoff. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Allen now on 1st down. Escapes the pocket. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. That tackle made by Blake Cashman.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Brought down by Charles. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Byron Murphy picks it. And the Vikings will take over as he picks off his 10th pass of the season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life, really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Give him 13 on that play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. They're set up at the 35 now. First and 10, here's McCarthy. Jones reels it in. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Second down carry for Jones. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. Has the connection to Jones. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's second and 5.
Here we go, set.
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Into the hands of Jefferson, complete. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. A nice gain of 8 there, and it brings them to first and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it'll be second and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. They give to Jones, right side. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. 70 yards that time, and now it's going to be third and goal.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Vikings have likely locked up the win right there. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to fourth and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on third and goal.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings stretch their lead to 21. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. His return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Here's Cook. Has room down the left sideline. Hits the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a James Cook touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Pass now to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
19 tight. Let's go. Let's go.
Staying on the ground with Jones. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Buffalo calls it 2nd timeout of the half. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Able to find Hawkinson. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here we go.
1st and 10. Here's Jones. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
They're set up at the 35 now. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Vikings feeling good with a 14-point advantage. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Straight ahead they go with Jones. And they make the stop, but a lot closer to the end zone now. He got it to the 11. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They'll run the draw with Jones. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Jones does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards.